Hello guys, so today we are going to be working with the second part, the second grammar of Unit 11, which is called Rites of Passage. In here we have this grammar, which is the second objective that we have in here. Describe regrets and hypothetical situations. So in this grammar we are expressing regrets and we are talking about situations that didn't happen. So we saw these perspectives yesterday, in which we can see the grammar for today. I should have done an internship while I was in college. If I had in here we are expressing regret, as you can see here in the grammar. Then we have, if I hadn't been so irresponsible, I could have gotten better grades. So we are using could have to express possible outcomes. And in here we have, if I had listened to my professors, I would have taken some additional courses. So again, I'm using would have plus the past participle, always plus the past participle to express probable outcomes in these hypothetical situations. So in here I have some extra information. Let's talk about should have. So in here we need to choose a subject, should have or shouldn't have, which is the negative, should not have, plus the verb in past participle, as I mentioned before, plus the complement. So we are using should have to talk about regrets, to express regrets about a situation, and maybe to give an advice about that past situation. So if we have the situation, I didn't work hard and I am regretted, I want to express regret, I can say I should have or I should have. Should have is the short form. I should have worked hard or I should have worked harder, for example. If I have the situation, she lost lots of time, to express regret, we can say she shouldn't have lost time or she should have worked harder too. If I have the situation, basically giving an advice to this past situation. I didn't go to the party. I should have gone to the party. So I am expressing my regret. I'm saying that I should have gone because I didn't go. I spent all my money and I am regretting it, so I can say I shouldn't have spent all my money. This is what we have in the book. So we are using should have plus the past participle to express regret. I should have done an internship while I was in college, meaning I didn't do it. I should have done it. I shouldn't have taken out a student loan, meaning I did take the student loan and I am regretting it. I shouldn't have taken it. So if I say that I shouldn't have done something is because I did that thing and I regret doing it. But if I use the positive form, if I say I should have done it, it's because I didn't do it and I am regretting that I didn't do it. So it's basically this. When I use the positive, it's because I am regretting that I didn't do something. I should have done an internship while I was in college. I didn't do it. I wish I had done it. And then if I use the negative, I shouldn't have taken a student loan. That means that I did take the student loan and I regret I did that thing. Is what we see in here. So we have should have. So I am just recommending a different action in the past. For example, I didn't work hard, so I should have worked hard. I didn't do the internship. I should have done the internship. I took the student loan. I shouldn't have taken the student loan. So I'm basically giving a recommendation about an action in the past. Then we use could have and we use would have. Could have for possibilities if something had been different in the past. For example, if I had gone to college, I could have gotten a better job. She could have won a gold medal if she hadn't fallen 3 times. So it's about possibilities if something had been different in the past. We also have would have. So this is the result, again, if something had been different in the past. If we had arrived earlier, we would have caught our flight. If I had brought my umbrella, I wouldn't have gotten wet in the rain. So basically, I am imagining the results and possibilities. In here in the book, we say we use would have plus the past participle to express probable outcomes in hypothetical situations. For example, if I had listened to my professors, so something I didn't do was listen to them, but if I had listened to them, I would have taken some additional courses. So that was a probable outcome if I had done something different in the past, but obviously I didn't do it. And then we use could have plus the past participle to express possible outcomes. So if I hadn't been so irresponsible, I could have gotten better grades. This is again expressing possible outcomes in the past. It might be not too simple right now, but if we work on it, I know you guys can get it. Some extra information in here too. In here we have some examples, the same examples that we have in the book with should and shouldn't. Again, remember that we use a subject, we use should have or should have or shouldn't have, and then the past participle of the verb. And then when we use if plus the past participle, what we are doing, plus the past perfect, what we are doing is that we are using the third conditional, something that is called third conditional. It works this way, so we have if, as you can see in here, if, then I have my subject, I, then I have had, if I had or if I hadn't, had not, been, which is the past participle of the verb. If I hadn't been so irresponsible, comma, as you can see in here. So this is a very nice example. Let me write it here. If I hadn't been so irresponsible, comma, as you can see the comma is here. If I hadn't been so responsible, if my subject I had or hadn't, and then the past participle of the verb be, which is been, if I hadn't been so irresponsible, comma, and then the rest of the sentence, I could have gotten better grades. So we have this, again, another subject, I could or would have plus the past participle, have gotten better grades, to finish my sentence. This expresses a hypothetical situation in the past, and so the could and would of a sentence express what didn't happen. So when you see could have plus past participle or would have plus past participle in a sentence, this expresses what didn't happen. I would have taken additional courses, meaning that I didn't take the courses. I could have gotten better grades, meaning that I didn't get better grades. So this is basically it for today's guide. I'm going to have you do this exercise right here, in which for the first one you need to write a sentence for each statement, expressing regret, remembering that we use should have to express regret. In here we have an example, I should have played sports when I was a teenager, so that's something I didn't do that I wish I did. And then in here you're going to match the clauses in column A with appropriate information in column B. So this is pretty much it for today's guys. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching and talk to you later. Bye bye.